time to check in with our pal, Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance for our Cup of Joe. Joe, good morning. How are you today?
Hey, good morning, Gomez and Lisa. How you doing?
Good.
Great.
See, a couple of notes here. Among them, it's because we chat every 2 weeks.
Right.
And then next week we'll miss you. And then, see, June 1st is on Saturday. So June 3rd, which would be Monday, we won't talk to you. Happy anniversary to you and the missus.
Oh, my God. Thank you. It's a big one. It's 35 years.
Whoa, good for you.
Lisa, she's a saint, Lisa.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Joe. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Are you guys going out of town? Are you going to celebrate? What are you doing?
Yeah, actually, we won a trip through an insurance company, so we're actually going to be out of the country for a week or so, going to Ireland. Never been to Ireland. You know, I'm Italian heritage. Linda's Italian heritage, so we're going to have some Guinness, some Jameson, and see the countryside of Ireland.
That is a fantastic 35-year thing to go do.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is
You're doing
great.
something new together you've never done. It's going to be exciting. I'm
You're right.
excited for you. I can't wait to see the pictures.
Yes, and wait till you hear this. Good news is I only have to open my wallet a little. We qualified for a President's Club trip, and one of our partner carriers, it's with them. So it works out both ways, and I'm loving life.
Good for you.
Very
Joe,
nice.
you know what? I have one thing that I wanted to run by you here, and I know Lisa had a question for you, but here's, because every now and then we run across some insurance claims. You mentioned you're going to be out of the country. That's kind of what led me to this one.
Yeah.
It was a couple who were on a vacation, extended trip. They were gone a month on vacation, came back, and while they were away, the power went out. So the food in their freezer defrosted, and they had a freezer in their garage, as a lot of people do. So all the food defrosted, spilled out on the garage floor, and then the home was ravaged by mice looking for food. So when they got back, before they could even do the home repairs, they had to get the place exterminated because of the mice infestation. So the question, I guess, would be, did the insurance that they had, and I don't know what kind it was, to be honest with you, cover all of that? The extermination, the food, the repairs, and all that stuff.
Interesting. The only item that may be some question would be the varmint, mice, insects, animals. That, you know, carriers have different wording on their policies, but because the power went out, so the cause of loss, guys, is the power, right? The wind, whatever happened. All the food would be covered. That's part of your homeowner's coverage because of the resulting damage. But as a result, you know, the mice got in there. They were gone. You know, if you had an agent like CH Insurance, we would really fight for you on your behalf to get all of that covered. But there would be a gray area with the, you know, the insect type getting all that out. But I've seen some of that covered, maybe 50% if they got to get, you know, the insects or mice cleaned up if it was that bad. But you would really work hard with your agent to get that 100% covered, less the deductible.
Well, Joe, they must have had CH Insurance because that's exactly what happened. They had the whole thing was covered there. But you're right. It's complicated. There's a lot of levels to that. But it was, fortunately for that couple, everything was all good to go and covered.
Imagine walking into that off the plane coming in at 10:30 at night.
No. Lisa had a specific question for you as well.
Yeah, I have two quick ones, Joe. If someone is going away and they're going to they planned the trip a long time ago and they're going to a place that might have some like unrest, some political unrest, and they need to be pulled out of the country, is there insurance for that? Like, can I call you and go, hey, I mean, how do you handle this?
Well, it wouldn't be under the homeowners insurance. None of that. That would be that trip or cancellation insurance if you bought it through your agent or you know wherever you bought the trip. But if you went over there and there was political riots or things of that nature, that may not be covered. But if it got canceled because of something like that, and you bought the cancellation insurance before, again, gray area, because typically that covers, death in the family, sickness to you or a family member that you can't go over, not a pandemic, right? We learned about that the pandemic isn't covered. Weather-related, the place you're going to had a fire or major storm, a tsunami or something, that would be a covered item. Political, you might be stuck on that one.
You might be stuck, like, get out, don't go.
You would carry a sign, Lisa. You would carry a sign over there.
Gotcha.
No. And finally, so I get a letter in the mail, and of course, I open every piece of mail. My husband goes like this, foom, 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 tears some in half, opens every other one, depends. I open every single piece.
Yep.
Yeah, is that you?
Oh, yeah.
Waterline service coverage. Blah, blah, blah. Waterline service coverage. This is not from my carrier. This is from another company that wants me to pay $2 a month.
$57 a month or more.
Well, this one, you can do $2, $6, or $26 in the Easy Pay plan. Do I need this, or why am I getting this, and should I go to my insurance company or call you?
Yes.
Like, what is this, Joe?
Yes, what's happening is other service companies it's like Power and things of that nature. So they're contacting all these people to say, we can give you utility water line coverage. What that means, we've talked about it. There's a backup from the middle of your yard at the pipe that, Gomez, we mow around, right? That pipe that everybody hates and we hit.
Yep.
The pipe to the road, if there's damage, right, you got a backup in the basement or somewhere in the house. The backup's covered, but the digging may not be, right? So utilities, water line, underground coverage, most insurance carriers basically throw that on, Lisa. So you need to call your agent, whoever your carrier is, and say, hi, you want that with your insurance company because it's one claim if something were to happen, rather than go pay $26 a month and be with a third party. So it's utility water line coverage. It's usually a missed coverage out there for a lot of homeowners, but it could be a $20 per year feature.
Ah,
gotcha.
Okay.
Good stuff.
I would take it.
It's not automatic. It's not automatic. I have to ask for it.
You have to ask for it. This is why, to our listeners out there, it's so important to just review your insurance. Talk to your agent once a year. Your life changes. You get all this stuff in the mail. Am I properly protected? Do I have the right limits? Are kids off the policy? All that stuff is just so important. And that's obviously what we do here at CH, and do a good job at it. So love helping you guys if you need anything.
So Joe Convertino, CH Insurance, our Cup of Joe. We will get together again in a couple of weeks, Joe. And again, happy 35th anniversary to you and the missus. Enjoy your trip to Ireland.
Thank you. We'll talk when I get back, and have a wonderful taste of Syracuse, Gomez. We are not going to be, tending bar, you and me, for the
that's right. We did
unless
that last year.
Unless Ed Levine flies me back.
Yeah.
I'll run that by him.
All right, buddy. Have
Joe,
a good
thanks.
day.
Yep. Talk to you soon.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Gomez and Company on TK99 and TK105, Syracuse's classic rock.